open. Let's see how we've opened with regard to markets today. Well, fairly decent open, 50% higher on the Nifty 50 index, supported by global factors. But the Bajaj Finance down 5%. So that one, the big casualty of the day. I'd also want to know what Britannia is doing just to start off today's day of trade. Well, Britannia too down 5%. So pressure on both of those names right off the bat. Let's talk about the Nifty Bank. Let's see what that one is doing. Let's talk about the larger picture. 50% higher on the Nifty Bank, so that one is doing fairly okay. The Nifty Auto Index up about 0.5% thereabouts. Nifty IT building on the gains of yesterday, 0.1% higher. So the big gainers within the IT Index. Well, you've got Infi, which continues to do very well for itself, 1% higher on Infi. Persistent is also doing fairly well. TCS also following up on yesterday's move is up nearly 1%. So you're seeing good moves across the board where IT is concerned, both mid-cap as well as large cap. Tech Mahindra is one of the few ones which is up just about 0.5% thereabouts. So IT clearly taking the front seat in the starting minutes of trade. The Nifty Metal up around a 1/3% thereabouts. That's the other one which has shown remarkable resilience in this market despite the very sideways market we've seen. That one has done very well and continues to do so. 0.25% higher, building on those gains. The Nifty FMCG though, led by the fall in Britannia, down 5%, is also sitting in the red, a 50% lower on the FMCG index. Only a Radico and Dabur possibly showing any signs of green. Outside of that, an ITC is up around 1/3% thereabouts, and HUL also up by a similar margin. But outside of that, you are seeing a sea of red within that FMCG pack. Colgate down, Patanjali down, Imami down, Britannia obviously now down 6% in trade. Within broader markets, well, fairly decent. The Nifty Midcap continues to hold strong. And so does the Nifty Small Cap Index. And this is, of course, the Nifty Midcap has come off a very decent week last week as well. So contextualizing it, it's had a very decent week, continues to do so in this week as well, which is what is remarkable in this market. The Nifty Small Cap also holding on to some amount of gains. And that's the key positive. But Sneh?
Yes, let's talk about some other stocks to watch out for. Tata Motors ahead of its commercial vehicles arm listing tomorrow. Want to see what Tata Motors is doing. You have Gujarat Gas on the back of earnings, weak set of numbers coming in. Their Q2 EBITDA and volumes have disappointed. So Gujarat Gas should be seeing some reaction, about 1% lower. Similar is the case for ONGC, slightly weak set of numbers, but the stock was doing pretty well for itself in the pre-open, up 1%, but has slipped from there, absolutely flat with a hint of a negative bias on ONGC. Vikran Engineering, like Harsh was flagging off, they've received a 1,640 crore rupee order, and that stock should be doing well. Yes, it is flying away, up 6.5%. Is Vikran Engineering. Sirma SGS, strong set of numbers. We interacted with the management a while ago, and that stock should also be doing very well because their margins have expanded beautifully, a 2.5% uptick over there. Rolex Rings on the flip side, weak set of numbers. EBITDA was down 17%. Margins have seen a contraction. So Rolex Rings under pressure, 1.5% lower. The weakness continues with Triveni Turbines as well. Revenue flat on a year-on-year basis. EBITDA margins have been steady, but overall it's not been that great. Almost a flat move on Triveni Turbine. On the flip side, KEC International, strong set of numbers. Revenue was up 19%. Margins have expanded. That stock should also be doing okay. Solar Vineyards then, a weak set of numbers coming in over there. That stock was down about 4% in pre-open. So just want to revisit and see what that stock is doing along with something like a Amines, pardon me. Gopal Snacks was weak. You have Kalpataru, Spark, all of these stocks were looking slightly weak. And lastly, also want to take a look at what Vodafone Idea is doing. Balaji Amines is lower by 4.5%. Gopal Snacks, similar cut, 4.5%. Let's take a look at what the textile stocks are doing, because some of those stocks are also doing pretty well in trade. We'll pull up some of those names like an Arvind, like a Gokul Das, and let's see what some of them are doing as well. Shipping Corporation is up 5.5%. Jyoti CNC, Poly Medicure, Netweb, all of them up between 2 to 5%. So the broader end of the market is holding up rather well. But for the Nifty, we've once again slipped into the red, 25,550. So sharp cut compared to where we were in the pre-open and at open. Kunal, what are you making of this reaction that we've just seen on the Nifty? We opened quite optimistically, and all it took was 3 to 4 minutes to see that cut and back into the red.
But that's okay. I think